everyone, welcome to my channel Tech Classes. So far we have studied about the database and the types of database, and this video is a part of the DBMS tutorial. Now in this video we will learn about the database management system. So it's a management system, so it will manage something. Database management system will manage the database, and the database is the container of the data that will store the data. So it is nothing but a software that is used to manage the database. For example, MySQL, Oracle, etc. So DBMS is a software. It provides an interface to the user so that the user can write queries. So queries are something that is used to manage the database. Using query, a user can create a database, can store values, can store data in the database, modify the data in the database. So he can perform these much of operations using the DBMS that provides an interface to write queries to manage the database. So it's a software that is used to manage database. And it provides an interface that is used to perform different kind of operations. So let's suppose there is a database. This is the database. There is a user. Now, if he wants to interact with the database, so database is a container. Let's suppose user wants to store new data. So how it can be performed? There is a system that is DBMS that will act as the interface so that user can write some queries, and DBMS will process that queries and fetch data from the database. So it will be fetched to the DBMS and then to the user. That is something that DBMS performs. So DBMS is something that is interacting with the database. So it also provides the security and the protection to the database. Suppose multiple user wants to interact with the database, then DBMS will provide the data consistency also. So let's see what are the different tasks we can perform on the DBMS. These are the 3 tasks that we can perform on the DBMS. Data definition, data updation, data retrieval. Now in data definition, it is used for creation, modification and removal of the definition that defines the organization of the data in the database. Data updation, it is used to insert, modify and delete actual data in the database. And data retrieval is something that is used to retrieve or fetch the data from the database, which can be used by applications for various purposes. Now let's understand these 3 tasks by an example. Suppose there is a database and this database is of the university. Now there comes a new student. So when he takes admission in the university, so that student has some kind of data related to him. So it will be, for example, there is a table created or there is a table already. So we have to insert this new student information in the table already created, and we can also create a new table for the new student. That is something that is under the data definition. Now we have to insert some data of the new student, so that is comes under the data updation, because we are inserting some values, some data of the new student. For example, his age, his name, whatever he has, whatever the school he has joined, what are the marks he has gained, these type of informations will be stored in the table. Now the third one is the data retrieval. Suppose this new student wants to see, suppose in the future he wants to see his marks, then what he can do is he can fetch the data from the database. So suppose there is an application of the university and this student has, suppose there is a form, he has filled the form and pressed the submit button. After pressing the submit, all the data related to the new student will be appeared on this application. So that is something under the data retrieval. These are some of the operations, simple operations that we can perform on the DBMS. And for these operations, we have different queries we can use to perform these kind of operations. So I hope you understand the DBMS. It is the software that is used to manage database and what are the tasks that we can perform on the DBMS. That's all for this video. Thank you.